Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Mbappe. Foden. Saka. Saka is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Gehi wins the duel this time. And the volley. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Mbappe! He's found a way through. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's in on Dembele! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Platini puts them all in. Cleared without hesitation. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Kane. Well seen, saw that coming. Saliba, and he's been shifted off it. Colwill. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Vieira. Platini. And Hernandez. Platini. Opts for safety. Back into the middle. Saka. And it's Bellingham. Oh, well measured. Now it's Foden. He has found the way through. Saliba clears. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, this looks sharp. Palmer. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicked it back promptly. Lovely, now then. And he's gone backward here. Short changes him with that pass. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now the delivery. Hernandez can get it clear. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Kane. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a good and a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Perez. And he's lost his man here. And this is Perez. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
England really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done. Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline.
It's a pretty loose pass. Stones. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Palmer. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. He is just caressing the ball. In towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball.
England clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Saliba. Oh, super find. And he's through and all alone! And he shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Vieira. Platini. Colwell cuts out the pass. Saka. Now that looks a decent ball. Pavard makes the interception. Dembele. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Almost an hour gone. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it again. That's a sharp pass. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! Cleared away. Bellingham crosses it in here. Vieira. Saliba.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And they're back on the ball again. Alexander-Arnold. And he's only too happy to take that back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Bellingham. He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. And Guehi. And it's Bellingham. Kane.
England really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now, this could be a chance. He welcomes it in. That has been cut short. Stones. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's not going to reach. Palmer. Foden. Kane. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Foden. Saka. To the position. Shots for a shot! Oh, it's there! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And it came off beautifully.
Number 22, Bellingham. 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 Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plenty to... He's had a shot! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That could spell trouble. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yehi, that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? And that has sent him sprawling. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Chukwuemeka. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Pavard deals with that comfortably. Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
This guy, Marco Reus, is going to be so important here, Peter. He's the one who has to be the outlet as the team push forward. He'll often drop in to that number 10 position, offering support to his teammates. He's just constantly on the move, creating space, keeping defenders occupied, dragging people all over the place.
It's quite impressive, actually, isn't it, the workload he is willing to take on, when you consider that he is the team's main creative force, the goal threat too.
Yeah, but he can do it all. He's that good.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting shots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Palmer is offering a wry smile there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're setting up the big trying to stop them. Germany are need to go forward now. Andri. Lovely passing. And a chance! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Rice. Batting for the right to play in the early stages. Now it's Kane. Foden. Played into space. That's been sent through. Andrich makes the interception. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Send it crossfield. Royce. Still goalless at the moment. It's a promising position. Hamilton, the next big. Goal, Germany! It was wonderfully efficient.
It all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not keeping up? I think possible news.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Havertz absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's Gross. Germany looking to pass their way through. Kane. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. Well, there's a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking for a run. Oh, they're doing this time. The most accurate pass. Now it's Palmer. Anton calmly anticipates. No way through. Now it's Kane. Now it's Palmer. Oh, put an interception. Goretzka for Andrich. Havertz, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Kane. Looking to play him in. Anton cuts it out. Ter Stegen puts it upfield.
England certainly could do a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That's beautifully weighted. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Goes forward. Now he's off and running. That's Palmer. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goretzka. Havertz. That's a sharp pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now better find balls. Heads the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Saka. Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass doesn't quite come off. Nice interception, well timed. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one safe moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time.
The action is back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose.
Oh no, what has happened here? Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
A header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Now this could be a chance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham. Time and again they are repelled. Kimmich. And it's Kimmich. Probing pass. He can run onto that. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now our goal needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. He has found the way through. Decent chance! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had the sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That pass isn't the
The
best.
attendance for this match was 96,847.
That's not gone well. Now it's Kane. Oh, red, nice interception. Royce. Goretzka. Tries to play it through. He is through here. Oh, there's the clearance. So, third corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kimmich. Ball's gone astray. Palmer.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
This interception here, his positioning was spot on. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Stuck well to him there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Back towards the outside. Goretzka. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Germany. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 42, Musiala. Number 21, Sane. Number 20.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Substitution.
Foden. And he's heaved it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Eze. He's found the way through. Musiala. It's a sharp little ball here.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Great ball if he can get there. Sane. And it's Goretzka. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Foden. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Saka twisting ahead down the left flank. And this is Kane. Out towards the flank. Quick look, then plays it in.
Substitution for Germany. Number
Corner
8,
number 2 then.
Leon Goretzka. Number 91, Kai Havertz. Coming on the field, number 5.
And reclaimed it in a and the finish!
Number 25.
Defending of the desperate variety. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. England were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Hello attendees, this is a lost
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So many thanks to Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
It's a promising position. He's put full. And it's better.
It's a good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Gakpo. And he's found Gakpo! Oh, it's come off the upright. Takes aim and cross. That's a big goal, the Netherlands! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, no game for some really smart move with the defence let themselves down, but not picking them up. I think the boss won't be used.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Kane. Goes back. Alexander-Arnold. Now the delivery. That's a reprieve for the time being. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold has been cut short.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that job to this. Van der Vaart receives it in a wide position. Palmer. Back possession and ready to go again. He can get that clear. That's a lovely big pass. Vandenberg. Gakpo. Decent chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, it would have been hard to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got here, Peter, the defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rijkaard picks up from the goal kick. Knocks it into space. Now it's Gakpo. Reduces across. Looking for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big chance! The Netherlands have their third corner. Jamie deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rigged because he was under pressure.
The Netherlands deciding to turn to the ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. On time, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard is offering some sort of apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. De Ligt, properly onto that, and that is that. And it's Van Nistelrooy. No, that was never going to make it. Palmer. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Gakpo. Now it's got space here. Colwell. Belling. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kane. Showing good fit. And it's Belling. Thinks one through. Oh, well played, well played. Bullet. Now it's Gakpo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's a pretty loose pass. But no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 1 minute at time.
Nicely aimed pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, he's been caught napping. And a foul. Yes, the referee's given it. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. There's a whistle for half-time. What do you review the first half?
I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. They're still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And the shot! That's another chance!
I'll tell you, Pete, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And this Roy. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. That's tidy. An instinctive delivery. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, the keeper's eye as well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Oh, pretty robust defending.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they need to have a very good conversion rate.
That's the keeper ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Foden. He's had a shot! Yes, it's there! And there is his 30th goal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Gravenberg. It's Van der Vaart. It's a searching pass. Colwell. Stones. It's Saka. That's a good run down the left. They get a through. Saka. And here's Palmer.
Foden. England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they get legal.
Takes the shot! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Van der Vaart tries to play it through, and that has been clubbed away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easy defensive route by now.
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Substitution for England.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Bellingham. Number 10, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 13,
Gets his head on it!
Eze. Number 17.
That was very necessary. And now they can spring out of defence. Timber proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Timber is in a really good position out wide. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foden. And here's Gakpo. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution for England. Number 41.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? So a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Number 14.
That was travelling.
Substitution.
Saka. Weghorst gets a foot in here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He is through here. Shot a goal! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
After 89 minutes is...
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to...
Could be danger here. Randers. Not succeed. 4 added minutes on the board. Foden. In towards the back stick. So that's it. It is all over.
And if you
Defeated. Dejected, deflated, the ultimate disappointment. Your reflections then, Jim?
England really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on a lot of levels.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this Day 1 clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for...
Ferran Torres! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And he has been fouled there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now he's got space here. Well, right. That's good at us. That's Foden. Alcubasi wins the duel this time. Well, Fred's one in. Ball looks a good one. David Villa. He makes big. He's missed, but not by that far.
That's good movement though. I didn't look he couldn't actually steer goals.
That's brilliant. He's found a way through. Lovely bit of skill. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great defending, strong and determined. Sprint it left.
You can never be sure of runners in space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Kane. Keep ball. Now how can he reach it? Now it's Foden. Foden. And the finish! A potential goal of the season contender. Italy.
Just backs himself every time. Give a challenge, he runs to it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. The Titans score 0-0 it means. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. That was not the Saka. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's Paul looking here to chip it through. They want him. It has a shot! Goal, England! England take the lead. Superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass. Both goals lots of problem for that defence.
They have what they wanted, a first break from.
Well, that's something proud. It's one of it to do this. So,
and here's Jamal. Shoot a shot! Goal! And once more we are balls where youthful we score.
well, well behind, a simple picture of a collective determination to hit back, and then nothing less.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the tussle and was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made it interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. There they go.
Oh, chance! Goal, England! And they get themselves in front. He'll take that. Perhaps not the goal count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And now he has two. England take the lead. I think he's on to this. Marketing is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. 15 minutes till half-time. Ferran Torres. He's found the way through. Scores with a fine tackle. Kane here just about off to come on top there. My party overly willing to compromise. That's a little tight. And that's definitely not his best. Yeah, he clears. Llorente. And he's people there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Belly. Arsham cuts out the pass. Coming on by, leading, and they're looking pretty good. Well, quality clearly deserves him at crucial moments.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he goes.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Villa. He does really well to win ball there. This looks promising. Pedri, waits, Comedieta. Now this could be a chance. Thinks about it. It's a shot! It's there! What remarkable power of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, you would have seen this. Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
On the sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its honest, real good trust.
So all spare, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all get division.
And he's cleared it out harm's way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Villa. He's in a great position here. And half-time this goes. England are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless. Stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. The second half then, just getting going. He's picked his way through. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender who was ever so determined. Kane. Rodri. David Villa. Could move up a gear here. He's through here. No, that was never going to make it. Goes beyond the defence. The ball goes in. Brilliantly cut out. Arsham gets across to intercept that. Ferran Torres. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, but still, he just read. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Harrison gets over and intercepts. Pedri closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rice. David Villa. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And into the quick flow of the keeper. Ferran Torres. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball over the top. Has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, easy pickings there. That was a tracking ball. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made a first move. He was always in control.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Foden.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Foden. Oh, he's got a side goal. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Hará un minuto de descuento.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. He's got away.
Might want to be careful there.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Stern test is for the endurance, the character of the players as we head into extra time. Ferran Torres. Now here's the great chance! Well, that is rather wayward. Zubimendi picks it up from the goal kick. Rice. Now it's Kane. Now it's Morata. Oh, well measured. Great ball, and the shots! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Spain go into the lead. Pass someone off target. That's a lovely neat pass. Now it's Morata. That's been cut out, well played. Konsa. Now it's Foden. Foden. Can he get it through? Oh, and a chance! Off the post! Deulofeu. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found a way through. In by Deulofeu. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Llorente. Well, there is a look at still a piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's it, the first period of extra time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Knocks it into space. Gehi makes the interception. Eze. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Morata. And he thumps it clear. Chukwuemeka. Merino. Real chance! He should have put that one away.
Ferran Torres really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Well, that looks a decent ball. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Referee's given a throw. He's had it taken off him. Chukwuemeka.
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Shakes the shoots! There we go! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! It was a great finish. He put it away with great boy's dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
All square again into the... Goes for a shot! He can get that clear. Still inseparable. We have noticed.
The big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties.
En nuestra página web oficial.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Ferran Torres, first in line. And he puts them one up.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Kane is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Spain are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Back off the post.
Well, I think he overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Rashford is second man up.
Always a little more pressure when you're training, but it didn't show.
It's the third man to step forward. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super shake of the keeper.
Saka is third in line. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, missed mine up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Spain from behind. That's how it's done. He made the keeper come in.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he gets wrong.
SE comes up, their fourth ticker.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Spain must score here to stay in it. It's in, he's kept them in it.
Missed mine up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Foden to end it here and now. Oh, brilliant, he had to save it and he did. Some can barely block here, every kick potentially pivotal.
Good penalty, completely wrong foot to the keeper.
The margin of error is 0. Oh, saved it! And their fate is sealed! So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before ever.
Shot at goal! Goal! France! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bellingham does well to get it back. Looking for the run, and he plays one through.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Foden. Now it's Bellingham. Opts for safety. Bellingham. And it's Kane. For Rice. And that is expertly dealt with. Upamecano. Saliba. And Hernandez. Turan is hailing off to that one. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's a shade optimistic. It's not an especially good pass, that. Griezmann. Well read, nice interception. Kane. Colwell makes the interception. And it's Palmer. Platini. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Griezmann. Played out wide. And here's Griezmann. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Turan receives it in a good position here.
England are really a position where patience and prudence will serve the best. Time's on their side.
Foden. Must be intercepted. Conte. Rice. And it's Palmer. Now, can they get him away? Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham on a strong run down the right. Platini. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! He can get that clear. And he welcomes it in. Rice. Palmer. Kane gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Conte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. In with the challenge. Stones gives a guilty party there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy for this range. Will he dare to have a go? Oh, brilliant! Stop for a Pickford! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his fighting position was good and I held the keeper to defend the ball and deal it well.
France with the corner, there first. All right, the danger is averted. England have the chance to go the other way. It's Hernandez. It's just misjudged that one. Bellingham. Oh, what has happened here?
Griezmann. England truly have no need to panic. They can reassess half time.
Saka. And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram! But the fish that he didn't actually build up.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after he played in so well. The gaffer will let him fed that.
This looks promising. Rice. Palmer. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, super fine. Danger averted for now. And that's been one straight back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that looks a decent ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
France could really be more watertight in midfield. Now Trickle is getting through.
There will be
We're into stoppage time. Looking to play it in. No, nobody through there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Obviously, things are not good, Pete.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
And we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And he shoots! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Hernandez. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Palmer. Terrific save by Manuel. Hernandez can get it clear. Platini. And here's Palmer. Upamecano. Platini. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Conte. Platini. He's in great position here. That's been slipped through. Good ball, good take. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on for a trip. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
A good run. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Searching passes played there. Oh, keeps the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Now this could be a chance. Face to face with... Oh, such a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
France find a position of real strength now. Now it's Tura.
Might want to be careful there.
Referee is just to play on. And he can clear it away. Platini. Oh, lovely bit of skill. There's a chance! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. France are at the peak of their powers, as for their opponents a long way from that.
Well, the manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Chouameni, and it's Griezmann. Stones calmly anticipates. Rice, into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's a key interception. Lee, Foden, Alexander-Arnold. England disappointing at the end there. They lack urgency. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Rice, Palmer, Griezmann. Now it's Palmer. The referee's ordered a free kick. Quickly taken. Platini plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Palmer. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He can roll to that. And the shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Possible off target. Mbappe, throwing pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A header! No, he can't turn it in.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no way through zone.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's good about this. He's had it nicked away, and he's managed to get free. No, not quite on the same wavelength. No unnecessary risks, and game is petering out here. Ponte, now he's got space here. Saka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Palmer. Palmer. Hernandez. And that will be the final act. England have... Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
They won't be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, delightful ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's been intercepted. And it's Paquetá. And he welcomes in. Great chance! It's hit the upright. And that was very necessary. And here's Evan Nielsen. Laporte gets rid without sophistication. Oh, he's given it away. He's away. Raul. Big chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain to take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go away. Terrific.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stand, Peter. It'll encourage more positive football and more foot-footed approach. Clever.
Ferrand! What another shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too quick to capitalise on keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line defence and you don't get it right, then you pay a visit to your net.
Spain, that could spell trouble. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that is asking control. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Lucas Paquetá! Zubimendi gets good distance on it. And they win it back again. Now it's Ferran Torres. Lucas Paquetá. And this could be a chance. Searching passes played there. Zubimendi. Move on forwards. Pass is just on target. And he's gone looking for safety. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. Nicely spread. He is through here. Pedri. He's got back here. Applies the finish. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rodri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to play this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Has a shot! Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Gabriel cuts it out. Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's through here. Laporte calmly anticipates. Well, that's beautifully weighted. The most accurate pass. Carlos Augusto. Well, it's a promising build up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now he's got space here. And he's picked out the run. Joelinton. Evan Nielsen. And it's Paquetá. That's a cute ball. Laporte cut out the pass. Well, kicks with the rangefinder there. And evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the tackle speed.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Excellent matchmaking pass. And that has sent him sprawling. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede foul or expose keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
A decent effort as first half draws to close. This first half compared with your expectation.
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for a latter. Go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Spain ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Douglas Luiz. And here's Evan Nielsen.
Evan Nielsen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And he is just ripping it up! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And frightening thing is, Peter, he thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control. Savinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now Carlos Augusto. Good ball, good take. Now it's Joelinton. Evan Nielsen. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Raul. Grimaldo. Nicely shed ball. Good ball over the top. It's Raul! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run. It showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
It's their second corner of the game. Back into the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. Carlos Augusto. Joelinton. Ferran Torres. Real chance! Oh, take the with style. Comfort! Yet more comfort. Easing away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Spain are having a ball here. And he welcomes it in. That's a lovely neat pass. Arsham did just about enough to come out on top. Just the goalkeeper to Pepe! Keeper always had the better of that. So, third quarter of the game. And it's going to be another one. Spain get their fourth corner. Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Oh, this is a great position. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a 42, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself from here. And it's the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Grimaldo. Strong running down that left flank. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's there to belt it away. Rodri. It's Ramos, who's going to get there? Raul. He's onside. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they can counter here. Well timed, excellent interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That has not gone well. Jonathan and Marquinhos. And it's Jonathan. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Out towards the flank. Played back into the centre. And that has put paid to that. Pedri, who's now 2 goals. Tries to pass it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bruno Guimaraes. It's Pedri. Went into space. Into the last 5 minutes. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. And it's Guimaraes. Danilo. Ferran Torres. Received a chance. Decent chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Big chance! Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Rodri as well to get it back. Savinho. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Pedri. He's gone away. Shoots! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is being punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far.
Oh, terrible pass. And he's managed to get free. Chance! And he's found the net! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And the shot! Vermin engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Lewandowski, and that's a shoot! De Jong. And Yamal, lobbed in behind. Now it's Lopez. He's got away. That is lovely. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's going to go a long way. And it's Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Azar. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Referee has just said play on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's picked his way through. In towards the back stick. Yamal couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rudiger calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good alertness. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rudiger. Lewandowski. Think through. And cuts up the supply. And the keeper takes decisive action. It's gone for a throw-in. He's seen that early. He's a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's beautifully weighted. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed a bit of contact.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take the opportunity to launch that counter.
Bellingham. Oh, that's neat. Valverde. And he shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Azar. Valverde wins the duel this time. And this is Lewandowski. And he was alert to it. Camavinga. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Probing pass. Camavinga makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. Kubasi. De Jong. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. This looks promising. Mbappe. Azar. And he's surging through. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid have their second corner now. He's having a shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy fix.
Things starting to look... The whistle goes for half-time. We'll review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So his manager has to use it, change at this stage.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more. Bellingham. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
Great chance! Oh, into the bases! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid have their third corner. Camavinga. It's Azar! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Some resolute defending there. Arsham gets across to intercept that. And it's Azar. Azar. Nice looking ball. Lewandowski moves wide, looking to get into this. Bellingham. Now it's Yamal. De Jong! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Barcelona finding their passes. Well, that had to make it something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now to Mbappe. He stays to the second half, and still 2 between them. And here's Lewandowski. Mbappe, and a chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up at the back of the net thereafter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lewandowski knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe, and he's onside. and saves the shot! Really well taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Touch in motion.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And it's Bellingham. Looking tidy in possession here. Well read, nice interception. Lewandowski. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shoots go cross field. Camavinga. Ambitious ball here. He's in a great position here, and he's lost his man here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So their fourth corner of the game.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 18. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rodrigo. Hazard tries a deft little ball. Tchouaméni unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Camavinga. Oh, it's come loose.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Back into the middle. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital. Yamal. And they're back on the ball again. Short changes him with that pass. Rafinha is onto this. There's no flag. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Out towards the flank. Vinicius Junior. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed.